my name is Raequon Pryce. I play basketball.
Cool.
Yeah, Western.
And what program are you in?
Studying child and youth at King's University and majoring in child and youth, minoring in sociology.
Yeah, like we were talking about
it
before.
yeah. It's really difficult because like I didn't really grow up in London. I moved from Toronto to London in the 8th grade. But technically, like older years, you technically did grow up. So, but growing up was cool. I lived in the North End, so I went to Lucas, stuff like that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Basketball scene in London, from coming here from like grade 8 to now, it's really picked up a lot. Just coming here in grade 8, it wasn't like there was still a lot of really good players, but it wasn't really as like high competitive as it is now.
Yeah. So
like it's not as it wasn't as popular as it was in Toronto.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, cause I'm here, I in middle schools always more of hockey. Most people are go to the Knights game, stuff like that. So back in the basketball, you really had okay, we have a game, but there's not many people are gonna come out to the games and stuff like that. So yeah. I think after COVID, everything went back. Most people just really dying go out and see stuff like that. So yeah, COVID helped, but also didn't help because we don't know how COVID went. Because everyone just wants to experience meet people and stuff like that. So yeah. I think because I started playing basketball pretty late actually. It's started 7th grade. Before I was playing soccer, playing all the sports under the sun. But then my first memory, crazy memory was about getting my first in-game dunk. I think when I was in grade 8. Never forget, grade 8, fast break at Louis Arbor. Got a steal, went up, just dunked it. I was like, yeah, felt good. Yeah. I went to Royal Orchard in the.
I used to live around there.
Yeah, I went there. I used to live around there too back in time. We moved from Toronto, then we moved to Brampton, then we moved to London.
That's big. That's literally the exact story of so many people in London.
Yeah.
So many people go Toronto and Brampton, stay in Brampton, or they come to London.
Yeah. Because most of my family they were in Brampton for a while, and those kids who were in Toronto, okay, Toronto's getting busy, so okay, let's move to Brampton. Then Brampton started getting filled. They were okay, let's move to London. So yeah. The hoops culture, I think, grade 9, because we were really good. We had I think my whole time in high school we were a really good team, no matter what, senior and junior. So junior, grade 9, it was super fun. I feel the games were relatively it wasn't crazy packed, but there's still a decent amount of people, and it was still competitive. I really loved it. The hoop scene was really good, in my opinion. I think.
Yeah. In Lucas, you were saying that it was mainly hockey and stuff that they were interested in.
It's usually because football, it goes football season first, then you have football and volleyball run at the same time, and then you have boys basketball.
During the winter time, right?
During the winter time,
yeah.
Just boys basketball and hockey. But I don't think not many people really want to come out for a basketball game in the winter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But once playoffs come around, and then you go to TV Raw finals, and then you go to Boston finals. That's when most people come out and have a good turnout.
That's kind of what
it's all over. Because from grade 9, junior team all the way to 12. You're seeing the same guys. Some guys stay in the same school until then, obviously end of high school, and some guys just move high schools. But now you're seeing okay, I'm playing with you, but now it's kind of funny because I played on Lucas, right? But I had friends playing on MTS, SAB, and STA. But then we played against each other in the weekdays, and then on the weekends we're all on the same team, competitive team. So it's it's a really cool experience.
Yeah, that you get to face them.
Yeah.
For school, and then on the weekend.
We're on the same team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's so cool. But yeah, so I guess that you would agree that's a very tight.
Oh, it's super tight. Yeah.
You've met other friends.
That's how I met most of my friends. To be honest, if we play basketball against each other, then we end up sharing the same interests, and then boom. I think it goes the same thing. It goes we play each other basketball, like see each other a couple times. Like okay, first time we see each other, hey, cool. Second time, no, and third time, no, okay, let's hang out. Boom, and then next thing you know, we go from basketball, and then we start talking about like, which is kind of like I kind of noticed like most basketball players, we like tend to watch anime, so we just connect to anime, and then we just start connecting a bunch of sports in general, and then we just become friends, stuff like that. As I think London, because London's like it's pretty small, but not really, but like
that
you know what I mean. But if you play sports, you can meet friends so easily that way, because like the basketball scene, like okay, my friends are okay. I have nothing to do on a Friday. Friday, we usually all go like pick a YMCA to go to. That like like okay, everyone can meet this YMCA. We just play basketball for hours and hours, and like, boom, yeah. I think it's grown a lot, like increasing, like because before growing up, you're like, okay, basketball players, like okay, most people in Canada before like okay, you gotta move to the States, go on like a prep team in the States, like to get looked at, to get then go to university and then have a shot. But now it's like okay, youth sports is also really competitive. People out of youth sports are going D1, and from D1 they have a chance. People are also getting looked at, stuff like that. So it's really it's grown a lot over the years. I feel like the whole international game's grown a lot over the years too. Because before it was like okay, all the best players in the States. Now it's just like we have Serbian players, Jokic. Now we have Wemby. He's France. Now we have like the whole Canadian. So it's really grown a lot.
Yeah, I think it took those Canadian hoopers to like break out in the scene.
Most
I mean, first we had Steve Nash, which is like the only role model we had in 10 years. But now people are starting to break through even more. So now do you feel like it seems like an achievable dream for youth sports or like D1 Canadian hoopers to see that, hey, I could actually make something out of this?
Yeah, like even if okay, I don't end up making this in NBA, like you're still gonna get looked at and you might probably go pro, so it's just always more.
Yeah, and even with the international scene that you're talking about, it's not just the NBA. That there's Euro leagues, there's even Chinese league.
There's a CYB Canada league too. So it's like Before, I think I really fell in love with the game is just like the really good teammates and stuff, and like watching like the brotherhood and us like growing together. Because I've been a part of I think two teams ever. Most people like they go through part of like teams, but I've been a part of two teams, and I've grown up with the guys since like the 8th grade until now. So it's just like the whole like okay, we're family. Like the coaching staff's really good and stuff like that. So it's really hard for me to say because like I never really had like a crazy like inspiration. I really fell in love with it because I was like okay, I feel like I can play the sport at a high level, and I just fell in love with the grind. Like not really the whole oh my god. It's just like more like okay, if I wrap this out, if I get this many shots up, do this many things, my shooting's gonna improve. If I like work this out, I'm gonna be more explosive. So I just really fell in love with like the whole grinding part. But if I was gonna say if like which player really inspired me, I'd have to say Russell Westbrook. Like prime Russell Westbrook. Oh my god, I remember Russell Westbrook and Russell Westbrook and Kyrie. I think before like back in the days, I think most people like do this like watch Russell Westbrook or something like or edit or something like yo I'm playing like him in my head, stuff like that. So Russell Westbrook by far, and Kyrie the way his ability like finish around the rim and just handle stuff like that, it was always really cool to watch.
Would you say that's kind of like your playing style? Is it like slasher?
Yeah.
So first off, actually, what position do you play?
I'm a shooting guard.
Shooting guard. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would say that you're more like a slasher.
Yeah, more like his like from Russell Westbrook's energy, stuff like that. I take pride like in defense. I like playing defense. So like his energy, just always doing the nitty gritty things, like grabbing, hustling for rebounds, dabbing the floor for balls, lose balls and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's always good to like have like I'm trying to score, but at the same time it's like defense wins games. Defense wins you championships, So defense is like really something I like doing.
Yeah, that's kind of like an underrated mentality almost.
Yeah.
I mean, even like I think especially in like grassroots basketball or middle school, that everyone wants to be scoring. No one wants to run back on defense.
Yeah, like for me it's just like if you're playing defense, like I'm playing my man 1-on-1, and if he's not gonna get by me, I'm stealing it. I'm gonna get a point. You know what I mean? So it's like if I'm playing good defense for a team that plays good defense, it's gonna translate to offense. I think growing up, the team I played on, we were like full court press, like man to man, up like tight knit, like just straight on defense, like aggressive defense, whole game stuff like that. So I think that really like translated like to me like liking defense, and it's just part of my game too. And like before I was like, I never really could like shoot properly until like I'd say last summer heading into grade 12, and then from grade 12 to first year now. Before I was just more like slashing, getting downhill, layups, dunks, stuff like that. But then I really realized if I really want to like make it to like university to play at the highest level, I gotta like upgrade my game. So like I focus more on shooting, stuff like that. So right now it's just like I'm trying to figure out like what am I like my pace game I play. Basketball related wise, I say coming into the university is gonna be like most guys coming into the university, they were like the guys on their team, like the best player on their team, some of the best players in like the city and stuff like that. But like coming to university, it's just like it's a whole different thing. So you have some guys who are like, because COVID, they have like 6 years of eligibility and stuff like that. So like we're like from playing like little kids in high school, now you're playing against like grown men. So it's really just like my goal is to like get my body adapted to like the whole like make sure I'm like my body's right. And then most importantly for me is just like make sure my confidence still stays coming off the bench and stuff like that. It's just like okay, I'm gonna come off the bench, but like don't let that discourage me from like playing my hardest.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think my goal though, my goal is to either be trying to be like on the defensive rookie team or that all rookie team. Oh yeah, most like what I think I bring to the team is the grit. I'm just trying to do like the little things. I'm not really just trying to like go out my way and like chuck a bunch of shots if I get out. It's like I'm just trying to like play the role, do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Yeah.
It's a really great mindset.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think I've met one and I played against one, but like the most famous person I met was DeMar DeRozan. I met DeMar DeRozan like now most people you probably met him in a game. Nah, like we had this book club thing in I think the 5th grade in Brampton, book club thing, whatever. Read a certain amount of books and stuff like that. Talk about books, boom, cool. And then from there we got to go to Toronto, and they're like having this thing, and DeMar DeRozan was there because it's like this whole like program stuff like that. So we're sitting down, DeMar DeRozan's talking, cool, whatever. We're talking, end up taking pictures with them. Super cool experience. That I think that's not by far gonna be by far a core memory because I met DeMar DeRozan for the first time, and like that's when he was like in like the prime.
Well, that's when he was like I think starting out.
Yeah, that's when he was like heading to like the superstar that he is now.
You knew him before the fame.
Yeah.
He's still in the Raptors then too. True.
Yeah, but I think most famous person like I played against probably just Shaden, to be honest. Local Y runs, stuff like that.
People.
His athleticism is insane.
Yeah.
But like I like know his like me and his brothers we go to the same school. Well, used to. But yeah.
Yeah.